This is Donald Tusk's first statement in the more than 2 weeks since the TVN24 report aired. There can be no excuse for paedophiles in Catholics, and there can be no reason for paedophilia in the Church to cause us to question who John Paul II was in political, international laws, how important a figure he was in the life of our generation. Meanwhile, the latest polls are increasingly unfavourable for Civic Platform. In the latest United survey for Wirtualna Polska, Law and Justice's lead over the Civic Coalition is growing. More than 33% support the ruling party, while Civic Platform has 25%. Meanwhile, according to another poll by the Polster Research Institute for Super Express, 73% of those surveyed do not believe Donald Tusk will fulfill his pre-election promises. On the 9th of March, the Sejm passed a resolution in defence of the good name of John Paul II. It was adopted thanks to the votes of the Law and Justice Parliamentary Club and the Polish People's Party. The left was against it. Civic Platform, on the other hand, did not speak at all. Donald Tusk tried to explain it yesterday in such a way that the Pope protected paedophilia, and yet he had his good sides. I think this is also unacceptable to the majority. De facto, it is a repetition of the Aspect narrative that TVN broadcast to us. In a report by the TVN station, Franciscan III St. John Paul II was accused of contributing to the cover-up of paedophilia cases in the church while he was still Metropolitan of Krakow. The material mainly used documents of the Communist Security Service. The Security Service fought against the church by invigilating its structures and introducing agents with homosexual tendencies into the structures of the church. On the 2nd of April, the first national papal march will pass through the streets of Warsaw. The purpose of the event is to give thanks for the pontificate of John Paul II and to show opposition to recent attacks on his authority. So that we, as a community, remind ourselves of our values, remind ourselves of what he did for us, who John Paul II was for us, remind ourselves also that among the historical figures who constitute the Polish heritage, this is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, and that we should give expression to respect for these values. The march will start at 11 a.m. at the Romano Dmowskiego roundabout in Warsaw. Then it will progress along Marszałkowska and Królewska streets, along Pilsudski Square, and will end with a solemn Holy Mass in the Archcathedral Basilica of St. John the Baptist in the Warsaw Old Town.